Alright, in this video I'll quickly run through my notes, specifically how I manage my notes on Vim. I manage my notes differently on Emacs, but this video is all about Vim and how I managed it. You might like it, you might not like it, but I thought it would be good to let people know what they can do with that minimal stuff. So without further ado, let me get into a Spades spawner terminal and say I could have easily bound it with a key, window manager key, but I haven't done so, so I'm writing it explicitly on the terminal. If I write the word notes and press enter, see, this is my note-taking page. It is a simple markdown file. It is a simple markdown file, and I put my notes here according to the categories I have mentioned randomly, or if I have already taken something in the past, I inducted in here time to time. It starts with something called books. Now I have inculcated a bad habit many moons ago to read something, not specifically all the time about technical stuff, but mostly related on it, historical aspect of the technology and other stuff, related stuff. So I accumulated few, and I have a Goodreads.com profile where if you go there, you can see what are the books I have already read or I'm going to read in the future, and all this stuff. It should be, if I press enter on that book link you saw, these are my book which I have already went through once. Some of the book I went twice because of different reason. So I keep it here in one place. If I need something, or if I want to see something, so this is a kind of guideline which will allow me to look through it. Okay, so yeah, and it helps, all I can say. If I press leader www, in my case semicolon www, it brings me back to this index page. Likewise, over the years I have collected something, some paste from the internet, and most related to research topic and all this stuff and all other stuff. I read through it, try to practice it, whatever the limited environment I have or had, and try to get the essence out of it. This section is not yet completed. If I press enter, it takes me to the point where and few of the PDF books are also enlisted here, which I have, although this is not a full-fledged finished section. I'm supposed to add more. It's a 2 decades of collection. It's not easy to be incorporated in a simple fashion, and few of them I throw it away because I don't feel the necessity of keeping it. So there is a chopping and changing just to filter it out, which will have impact or which will have a long-lasting impact. Those things only can be, I'm very selective. I can't help myself. So again, like reading, I have inculcated a habit of writing stuff atrociously. Whether you like it or not, it doesn't matter, but I express my feeling through my words. and I have been blogging since 2009 specifically. I used to write, and I still do write on some specifics. I have a WordPress section and which is as simple as that, unixbhaskar.wordpress.com, where my all the blogs are there. uh, Here I have just started to build my blogs locally or linked it here, because I do not write my blog sitting on the internet. I write my blogs offline because it requires a lot of thought process, requires some sort of experimentation. It's not about giving information, it's all about giving information correctly, which matters. I'm trying my level best and tried my level best to disseminate that information to the public in a correct, honest fashion. If there is any discrepancy, please do let me know in the site itself or mail me about it so I can try to correct it. So here I have collected my blogs for last 2 years. I'll induct more if I somehow find to gather all my other blogs from yesteryears. I could have inducted it here. So if I press enter, it will show me what are the blogs I have already written in 2021, which should be there in WordPress size. If I go later, www, and these are the blog I have written in this year within these 3 months, which are also up there on WordPress. As you can see from the heading, local administrative script. These scripts are written at my whim on some specific stage to solve some specific problem locally, and I haven't bothered it to make it public or upload on a public space because it lacks so many things. It solved the problem for me locally, but if I expose it to the public, the stuff should have to have some sort of minimum guideline or minimum thing which is lacking from these scripts, and I haven't found a time to streamline those to upload it, so I kept it local. Although I have an admin script repo in GitHub which are much better, not superly good but much better, which and those collected, modified, written scripts are uploaded there on GitHub. If you're interested, you can check it out. But these are the local script which I wrote and used locally to mitigate the local problem I have. Okay, so, and as the name suggests again, these binaries are created in the local system I deal with day to day, so I haven't bothered to upload it for public consumption because these binaries are built with some sort of preconceived dogma or notion, because I knew the environment where I'm sitting, where I'm operating, and essentially it is not a generalized way, so I haven't bothered it to upload. Okay, so again, quite a lot. So someday if I get a chance, I might have polished up, I might have published it publicly, so people might get benefited. I don't know. So at this moment I haven't pushed it up to the upstream. As you can see, technical notes are kind of if I found something good on somewhere, some people writing in some books or somewhere else, I just jot it down on the very moment, so I can so in a hope that in future if I stuck on something, I can look into those. These are simple plain text file or markdown file. and if I click on here, it will take me there like every other section, and leader www brings me back to the index page. Leader in my case semicolon. It's I'm sitting on Vim, so I'm telling you the keybinds. That's why. I'll tell you why this is, but that's a very trivial part. So these are Bell Lab technical journals which are available from Internet Archive, which I have downloaded. Importantly, I have read through all of them, and I time to time hopped onto it to read it again. It is good to know about the historical part of the technology and the important people involved into it, to know about their approach, to know about their shortcomings, know about the environment they operate on. So it will help you to thrive on the future, I believe. So that's what I try to do to keep these things. These are my configuration. Again, I have a GitHub repo which is called .files, which contain all the information .file info, which I kept in one place. You can check it out, my GitHub repo, to find out the .file which is publicly exposable. So these are the Git repository I have locally. There are more, but these are the frequent one I hopped onto time to time to update, commit, and do other stuff and fiddle with it. So these are the section I haven't filled it out yet. These are my I have a YouTube channel where I post mostly my frivolous tech videos, like this one also get into that section. So I'm going to feed it up. So how do I do that? Okay, so this is a simple. I use a plugin called VimWiki. As you can see on the bottom of the screen, I'm highlighting it. You can see it. It's widely known and everybody uses it. I'm not and nothing special about it. Okay, it is simple. If you wanted to know, you can go to a GitHub page and search for VimWiki. You'll find it. I'm using as default, using the key binding as which is absolutely explicitly written on their GitHub page, so you can use it. I'm just using that. So I hope this will generate some interest, or you probably might not like it, but I think this is the simplest way to manage few essential stuffs on Vim. So hope this will help. Thanks for watching.